Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi menjelang siang Sobat FKIP semuanya. Bertemu lagi di Edu Podcast by FKIP UAD. Dan seperti biasanya, mungkin bagi teman-teman dan Sobat FKIP yang belum tahu, Edu Podcast by FKIP UAD adalah sebuah podcast yang membahas mengenai isu-isu pendidikan baik di dalam maupun di luar Indonesia. Dan pada kesempatan kali ini, saya Patria Handung Jaya, kita berada di ruang yang sangat estetik ini, ya, bisa lihat warna-warni cemerlang seperti ini ya Sobat FKIP. Kita berada di Laboratorium Pendidikan Matematika FKIP UAD. Jadi bagi Sobat FKIP yang ingin kesini, ya, atau bagi teman-teman yang masih SMA, ingin mengunjungi juga lab yang estetik ini, bisa bergabung di FKIP UAD, khususnya di program studi Pendidikan Matematika. Dan perlu kami informasikan juga bahwa acara podcast kali ini live di YouTube atau di akun YouTube channel milik Pendidikan Biologi Universitas Ahmad Dahlan. Jadi kami ucapkan selamat datang bagi seluruh Sobat FKIP yang telah mengunjungi channel Pendidikan Biologi di FKIP UAD. Dan saya dari PGSD UAD ya, PGSD FKIP UAD, jadi memang FKIP itu selalu solid ya dalam bekerja sama, dalam juga membangun solidaritas untuk FKIP yang semakin berkemajuan. Dan as usual, seperti biasa, Sobat FKIP semuanya, kita selalu kehadiran tamu istimewa di Edu Podcast kali ini. Dan saya tidak akan memperkenalkan siapa tamu kita, saya akan membiarkan beliau untuk memperkenalkan beliau sendiri ya. And welcome to Mr. Al Justin from the Philippines. Good morning, good afternoon, sir.
How can I pronounce good morning or good afternoon?
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi, Indonesia.
Yay! Okay, so I want you to introduce yourself because I haven't introduced yourself to our viewers. So the time is yours.
Okay, so good morning, selamat pagi, Indonesia. I'm Augustin Lesmis from the University of Mindanao Dicos College, Philippines. I am really excited. I am delighted with this kind of conversation with Sir.
So we are.
Yeah, we're all with each other. And with this, it's an opportunity to share something or to share about the educational experiences and educational setting in the Philippines.
Yeah, okay. So as what was mentioned by Mr. Justin, bahwa hari ini kita akan membahas segala sesuatu yang berkaitan dengan dunia pendidikan di Filipina. Jadi mungkin bagi Sobat FKIP semuanya yang pengen ke Philippines atau siapa tahu dapat beasiswa ke Filipina ya untuk sekolah S1 ataupun S2 ataupun S3 bisa bergabung di sini ya. Kami juga membuka sesi tanya jawab yang berada di kolom komentar di YouTube channel kali ini. Dan juga jangan lupa ajak semua teman-teman, orang tua ya, Bapak Ibu dosen ya untuk melihat dan menyaksikan podcast ini bersama-sama. So, Mr. Justin, it's really nice to have you here.
Yeah,
Right? My name is Handung, by the way, and I'm so glad that you have your time because you know that he's really busy right now, and this is a really great opportunity that he can make his time to visit our beloved university. Welcome to Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, especially welcome to the Faculty of Literature and Education, right? And we're so glad to discuss anything with you about the education. So, first of all, I would like to ask like basic questions. Is it your first time visiting Indonesia?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Oh,
And
okay.
this first time is a remarkable experience,
Wow,
especially
great,
in
great.
Indonesia.
And then when did you arrive to Yogyakarta?
Last 13th day of November.
Okay, so it means on Monday.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
okay. And what was your first impression when you stepped here in Yogyakarta in our city, in our province?
What I am expecting is somehow different from what I'm experiencing right now.
Mhm.
But when I arrived at the airport, let me just share this thing that the immigration told, are you an Indonesian? You're speaking Bahasa. Then when I encountered those people or Indonesian people, okay, we're just the same. In terms of physical appearance, so I
You
can
look
say
exactly the
yeah,
same,
you look
right?
exactly the same. And the worst thing is, are you a student or teacher?
Is that compliment?
I think it's a compliment. So when I arrived, I feel so welcome. I feel the love. I feel the essence of.
I see.
Yeah, I feel the welcome of those the place only, but also the people itself.
Mhm.
And we try the food. It's very the same with the Philippines.
Oh, I see. And then, what kind of food that you have tried start from the 13th until now?
I tried the tofu with I think the curry tofu.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
also I think it is a noodle, and the same with the Philippines is what we call bihon.
Bihon.
Yeah,
Oh,
rice
yeah.
noodle. Right? Rice
Yeah.
noodle. It's a
You
bihon.
have bihun in the Philippines?
Yeah.
You have bihun
It's a
here in
very
Manila. Wow,
Yeah,
big similarities.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Also the egg, the marinated
Okay.
egg. I really love, and also I really love the price. It's
Uh,
very cheap. It's very cheap.
It's really expensive in the Philippines.
I can say yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we are so surprised when we arrive and enjoy, especially the food. So the number one target is the food. We need to taste the food.
Exactly.
And we really love the food.
Yeah, whenever we go travel, then trying the culinary would be mandatory, right?
Yes.
Jadi beliau sudah berkata bahwa memang makanan di sini luar biasa enak dan murah, ya. Jadi memang kita harus bersyukur ya, sobat Epok semuanya, bahwa kita tinggal di Jogja dengan harga yang very cheap. The price is very cheap,
Yeah,
right?
very cheap.
And how many people coming with you here? Both the lecturers, also the students.
I have 10,
Including you?
four teachers and 6 students. So the 6 students are from education department. Will be
Okay.
part of the student exchange program.
I see.
In Purwokerto, Saifuddin and Muhammadiyah.
Mm.
So together with 2 of my colleagues, they are there to sign a memorandum of agreement also to explore
I see.
the other part of Indonesia.
So by the way, the memorandum agreement is for the agreement with UAD or the agreement with Universitas Purwokerto?
With other schools also, including UAD.
Oh, including UAD as well.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
we need to extend or somehow to have this what we call internationalization by connecting one university to another university,
Ah, I
so that
see.
we can collaborate in
Uh-huh.
terms of culture, in
Uh-huh.
terms of lecture, so we can have our sharing of experiences,
Mm.
and also the most important thing is the research.
Yeah.
Good collaboration of research.
Oh, oke. So, jadi tujuan utama beliau ke sini sebenarnya adalah untuk research, penelitian, ya, dan juga ada beberapa agreement atau kerjasama. But may we know what kind of agreement and also what kind of collaboration that you will have besides the research? Is there any other?
I think we are focusing more on the faculty exchange.
Okay. The exchange program.
Yeah, exchange program, which is we target to send Filipino teachers from our university to really explore and to really work beyond extra miles in terms of pedagogical skills and also teaching strategies in different settings.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that the setting in Indonesia is different from the Philippines. And it is an advantage to us, our teachers from the Philippines, to navigate this kind of opportunities by having this connection. And also we are looking forward for UAD to have a collaboration with us with faculty exchange program, and they will send also teachers to teach Filipinos.
Yeah. So it's not only about the exchange related to the students, but it's also the possibility of the teachers or lecturers
Yes.
to have exchange program.
Yes.
Oh, okay, right. What is the purpose of that exchange? I mean, for the students, like probably yes,
Yes.
to open their mind or open their, like opportunities. What about the lecturers? What is the purpose of that agenda?
The purpose of having a faculty exchange or lecture exchange in other country is not just for accreditation, it's not for that. The mere essence of that is having a connection and what they call professional growth.
Okay.
We believe that as teacher we need to go or work beyond extra miles in order to understand the different facets of education sectors. So we all know that the education system in the Philippines is different from Indonesia. But if we are going to delve more and going to navigate the importance of this, then we can appreciate the diversity of each institution.
I see.
Through faculty exchange, we can share based on our experiences, and also the faculty also from UAP can also share what are the best practice. So we are both benefiting to each other. That's a win-win situation.
I see.
But the most important thing is the experience.
Oh, yeah.
The experience that is really remarkable, and it can be paid off you couldn't pay for
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
So it's not only about the accreditation, it's more like giving the same opportunity
Yes.
in all of the academicians in the university,
Yes.
not only the students,
Yes.
but also the
Absolutely.
lecturers.
Yes.
Wow, that's really great. And then when it will be implemented, I mean, like, what's the possibility for the
When we are going to make this kind of agreement, then I think it will be effective next year.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we will have our signing right, I think, this afternoon or this morning. And after that one, discussing all the provisions and agreements, then we can actually have this effectivity of the MOA next year.
Okay.
Might be the way you will send, or we will send first.
Okay, right. And then when we talk about the exchange program or anything, there will be some requirements, right?
Yeah.
There will be some requirements. So is the requirement that hard or that complicated for the students especially?
Yes, I can say yes,
Mm.
but because it doesn't mean that you are not going to do this, but it is a requirement that for you to gain that experience. So my students really are, me as a teacher first time, so we also have several learnings on how to get those requirements, especially the immigration, same time,
Oh,
passports,
yeah.
the documents.
Mhm.
So you just what they call resiliency on how to comply with things, and so that the good output of that is a better experience, a better journey.
Oh, I
So
see, I
it
see.
really needs time. It really needs more preparation, especially finances, and especially the documents. Since the place is not in the same country, so it's different country. But one more thing that I really like and we really appreciate is the collaboration or the connection of the Philippines and to the other ASEAN nations.
Mhm.
Part of that is Indonesia.
Yeah.
So there's no visa for us if we're going to visit.
Oh, okay.
But if we are going to have a collaboration through that, it might be a little bit harder.
Yeah, like being a student, for example,
yes.
right? Oh,
For example, get visa, since I think in the provision we will teach, I think, 1 month, which is beyond with the deadline of the tourists. So
Oh,
it can be
okay.
more difficult, and I think we can still work on that
I
to
see.
applying for visa.
Since you are coming from the Faculty of Education, right? And then you also visit the Faculty of Education in UAE. Is the collaboration or the exchange program only limited to the students from the Faculty of Education, or it will be also open for the other students in the different faculties?
It really depends on the choosing committee or how the university will choose the aspiring students or teachers to be deployed in the Philippines, or that is part of the process. But I think if we're going to have collaboration, it will be more about education, especially language, mathematics, and science. So those are the common subjects that somehow generally offered by the two universities. But I think if the school has a lot can offer, then I think we can do a lot.
Oh, so it depends on the agreement
Yeah,
of the parties, right?
yes.
Oke, right. Jadi teman-teman, kita sudah banyak sekali membahas mengenai tujuan beliau datang ke sini, khususnya mengenai beasiswa, kemudian mengenai research, mengenai exchange atau program pertukaran pelajar dan lain sebagainya. Jadi bagi teman-teman dan sobat FP semuanya yang mungkin punya pertanyaan terkait dengan program dan juga MOA yang akan diselenggarakan oleh Mr. Justin dan juga UAD, sekali lagi bisa langsung tanyakan di kolom komentar. Jangan khawatir, tidak perlu pakai bahasa Inggris ya. Bagi yang mungkin masih malu-malu gitu ya, bisa bertanya dengan bahasa Indonesia. Kemudian nanti akan dengan senang hati saya terjemahkan to English to Mr. Justin, right? Now, let's talk about you more because we have talked about your purpose of visiting this university. You are coming from the Faculty of Education, and your background of the study also education, right?
Yeah.
You study about social studies,
Yeah.
right? So please tell me about that. What is that about?
Okay, social studies is a program offered by university, and also is included with the shared curriculum, the higher education. So it is a course of Bachelor of Science in Education, major in social studies. Now, social studies is somehow if I'm going to relate it with the Indonesian curriculum, it is somehow the same with civics. Civics,
yes, civic
advanced
education.
education.
Okay.
Now, the essence of social studies is it is an integrated study of all social science disciplines in order to promote civic competence. That is the main goal of the program. So our student or my students not really study only history.
Yeah.
They will study political science, law, economics, geography, and the crucial thing is microeconomics,
Okay.
macroeconomics, and law-related studies.
Okay.
And before that, they will also delve into the teaching principles on how to teach those areas. So how to
Okay.
teach history,
Uh-huh.
how to teach geography,
Uh-huh.
and how to teach law. So that is what you call a wide range course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they also have to master the subjects, but they
Yes.
also need to master on how to teach the
Yes,
subject. That is
yes.
really challenging.
Yeah, it's very challenging.
Yeah, it's almost the same here. Like for me, especially in the Department of Elementary Education, and we also have the Department of Preschool Education. Yeah, so we need to master all of the subjects. They need to master all the
Yeah, it's very
subjects,
challenging.
science, math, English, and how to teach that to the students later on, right? But the thing is that your graduate, the students on that department will be a teacher.
You'll be a teacher.
In
Secondary, and you can also be a teacher in elementary education.
also both. They
Yes.
have options.
Yeah, options.
In elementary and also in the secondary school.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is it like they need to choose or as a concentration, or they can just like to choose without any concentration? I mean, like when they teach children, they need special skills, right?
Yeah.
Do they also have that in the time during their study?
Okay, during the time of the study as a college student,
Mhm.
they will just going to learn all the facets of social sciences.
Mm-hmm.
But when they are teaching in the real world of teaching,
Mhm.
our curriculum focuses on different levels.
Mm.
For example, grade 7, social studies will focus on history.
Okay.
Grade 8 is, I think, world history.
Oh,
Grade 9, economics.
okay.
Grade 10 is. So, when a social studies graduate,
Mhm.
as a social studies student will graduate and deployed in a real world situation,
Mhm.
so they can still choose based on their expertise. Yeah, they can also choose if they want to teach elementary or secondary, since the application or the qualification for this kind of program can be applicable also if they want to teach elementary.
Oh wow, so like the job opportunity is really wide
Yeah.
in that kind of a range. But for you yourself, in the beginning, why do you want to be a teacher?
Actually, teaching
What
is
drove
not.
you to-
That's a good question. Actually, teaching is not my first option.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like teaching because I really see early of so many teachers that really stress. Teaching those things, that especially history. Yeah, I got bored and I get so sleep during the class.
Yeah, okay.
But due to I don't know, but it is what you call a right or a path that leads me into this kind of career, which is
Okay.
teaching social studies. So when I in college, my first option is I want to take engineering course, engineering course or medical courses. But due to some finances, finance problem, and also with the scholarship that has been offered to me is they chose me to have this kind of course. Okay, so I don't like it, so I took math. So I took like math. Okay. Then when I was in second year,
Uh-huh.
then I really find math hard or
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah, yeah,
So when I
yeah.
shifted social studies, I think it's just a memorization.
Yeah.
But it's a trap. Yeah, because when I entered the course, I thought it was history. It's not history, and that's why my professor told me it's a trap. So you have to really read and understand.
I see.
And right now, I can say that I am in the right path.
Yeah, you enjoy right now.
Yeah, I enjoy
Do you
right
still
now.
think that math is difficult?
Yeah. But if based on my experience, it makes difficult to students if the teacher don't know how to teach the subject. I realize
I
that.
really like that word. So it means
Yeah.
that it depends on the teacher.
Yeah, it really depends on
I
the teacher.
see.
Since we are an educator, right? So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
teach
yeah, yeah. Listen, teacher. Yeah,
how
teacher.
to teach the subject.
Mhm.
So if the teacher don't know how to teach the subject, so
Mhm.
how can we expect
Ah,
that the
yeah,
student
yeah,
will
yeah,
also
yeah.
subsume what we are teaching?
So that we also not only know about math itself, but we also need to know how to teach.
Yeah,
the
that is what we
subject,
call
right?
pedagogical skills.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right now we are in the laboratory of math, by the way.
Okay.
This one is math. Yeah. So
Yeah.
no fans, no fans,
Yeah.
math. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, man.
So that you really enjoy enjoy right now,
Yeah.
like in the field of education.
Yeah, especially my course really is not just memorizing, it's exploring different facets of science discipline, especially the culture. I really like the culture. When I visited the museum, I was so amazed. Okay, it gives me a resemblance of the past of Amadalan.
So you have visited the
Yes,
museum?
yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I was so amazed. With the integration of technology, I can say that this university really transpires to become more competitive in terms with the combination of technology and the combination of pedagogical skills of the teachers and also the planning. So I really like the institution.
Exactly, because one of the mission of Ahmad Dahlan is like also in the field of education, right? So he built school as well, right? And then that's why this university is named after him, right? Ahmad Dahlan University, right? And then when we talk about education or being a teacher, it's really actually unfortunate in Indonesia, especially because right now, like less people want to be a teacher, right? Yeah. So what about the condition in the Philippines? Are teachers belong to one of the job wanted by the society or not?
Actually, the teaching profession in the Philippines, somehow the Department of Education really wanted to good teachers. And with the number of population in the Philippines right now, the Department of Education really encouraged the teachers to apply in public schools. But unfortunately, due to some problems, and one of the big issues right now is what the brain drain concept. It's brain drain. Those teachers are knowledgeable and more skillful in teaching is preferred to go abroad and teach. Yeah, so it's a major issue right now.
They go abroad,
Yeah.
so they do not teach the Philippines.
Yes. So that is why some public schools really need teachers.
I mean, like, why do they go abroad? Is it because of the country send them abroad,
No, it's their choice.
It's their choice?
Yes. After they got the license, it might be they
Like you
yeah,
got the license,
yeah,
right?
yes,
Yeah.
They will just teach at a private school, and after that one, they will just try their luck in public school. Since the salary, they are not salary, so they often choose to have an opportunity abroad.
What country that they
Mostly
usually?
Thailand, US, China.
Oh, so they apply, or the country like Thailand, US, and China recruit them.
Yeah,
Oh, the country recruit them.
yeah,
So
them.
they,
Or you will just apply.
oh, we just apply. Okay.
But we cannot blame them since they have their own economic finances,
I see.
So according to them, so one of my friends go over right now, and the reason why he left the Philippines because even though he loves to teach in the Philippines, but the finances really is a big issue right now, especially with the post-pandemic, the inflation rate in the Philippines.
Yes.
So we really experience that kind of situation.
Mm.
But in terms of the number of students who want to pursue teaching, I think there are also a number since every year we have hundred thousands of teachers who want to apply for a licensure. So they, the Department of Education are still working on how to fix this issue, especially the number of teachers who will resign or will transfer to another country just to teach.
So the license of the professional teacher is obtained after
After.
the diploma degree.
After the diploma degree.
Oh, okay, so 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
Plus 1 year.
They will study at least 6 months or
6
1 year,
months.
or one, depending on the schedule. When they after that, they will take the test, and after if they pass, they will get the license, so they can have a license to teach.
Oh, jadi sama seperti PPD ya sobat itu semuanya ya. Jadi kalau di Philippines itu ada namanya Licensed Professional Teacher atau LPT,
Yeah,
right? Kalau di tempat kita ada PPG yang 1 tahun atau 6 bulan, dan itu juga sama bahwa di sana it depends. It could be 6 months,
Yeah.
bisa 6 bulan juga, it could be a year as
Yeah.
well. Oh, okay, but it's an option. I mean, like
It's an option.
when someone took education study program, but they do not want to take the LPT, it's also fine.
Yeah, but some of these institutions, one of the qualifications is the license.
Oh, if you want
Yeah.
to be a teacher, then you need to have the LPT.
Yeah, it is an advantage. It's according to the Department of Education that we really need a license. A teacher should be a licensed professional teacher.
Oh,
So even though you are a graduate, diploma holder with education, if you don't have license, then there is a smaller opportunity for you to teach.
Oh, I see. So right now in the Philippines, it can be guaranteed that all of the teachers are licensed.
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's really great. But in the end of the day, the culture of the Philippines cannot also forbid the teacher to go abroad
Yeah,
to teach.
that is the thing because it is for economic
I see.
needs.
It's like completely their full
Yeah.
right to choose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes teachers also from public school they want to stay because they love teaching.
Mhm.
So it is a matter of desire, and also we have our own different needs. So that's why they opt to go abroad and
I
try their
see.
luck. Yeah.
Talking about the educational system before the university, what is the stage or the level of the education? Like here in Indonesia, for example, we have 2 years of preschools, and then 6 years of elementary, and then 3 years of middle school, 3 years high school before university. So overall, it's 14 years.
Okay.
What about the Philippines?
In the Philippines, we have this K-12 program.
12 years.
Kindergarten as well.
Oh, what is that?
Kindergarten is.
Yeah, kindergarten we have.
yeah.
Preschool, 2 years.
Then elementary education from grades 1 to 6.
1 to 6, same.
Or high school, grades 7 to 10. Yeah, grades 7.
Okay.
So at actually the K-12 was implemented 2012, 2013. It's just a new curriculum.
Oh, I see. So it means your high school is 4 years.
Yeah.
So we have 6 years, middle and high school, but
After one is junior high school. When
Oh,
a
with-
student graduates in junior high school department, next level is senior high school, 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when the student graduate or finish his or her junior high school journey, he or she will be going to enroll in senior high school level, wherein he or she can choose what they call a track, academic track, sport track, or technical vocational.
In high school?
Yeah, in the senior high school.
In the senior high school.
Yeah.
But for the junior high school,
It's a
3 years.
High school, 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
Then senior high school, that's grade 11 and grade 12.
Oh, 11 and 12. So
Yeah.
only 2 years.
Yeah, that is a
Oh, I see.
preparatory stage of the students in order to get ready for the college. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they will choose
The major
yeah,
use
sports. Sports. If they are focusing on sports,
Mhm.
so they will enroll in sports track. If they are focused on technical vocational,
Mhm.
they also going to enroll that one, and most especially the academic track. So the academic track this is a track of STEM,
yeah.
science, technology, engineering, mathematics.
Mhm.
We have also ABM,
Oh,
accountancy, business and business management. We have also UMS, humanities and social sciences.
Okay, I see.
And we have also for those students who are undecided, the general academic.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So, like, they are definitely choose
Yes.
from those things. Like when they choose sports in high school, but and in university they do not go to sports. Is it fine?
Actually, if the student has a background or the student graduate of this kind of track, there is a possibility that he can still enroll in college in a different course.
Oh,
But the problem is, there is what we call the gap.
The gap.
The gap, since the subject, or it might be the subject in senior high school might be different to the college level. So other schools offer a bridging program.
A bridging program.
Bridging program. Some other schools also, a private institution also encourage, accept the students with the alignment of their track. For example, if you're a STEM, so mean to say these are the courses offered if you are a graduate from a STEM strand. Then, for example, if you want to be a sociologist, which is not really aligned with STEM, so some other schools will accept with
Or
bridging
some other
program.
schools only.
Also, there are some schools with they will not accept, and not unless you will enroll in a bridging program.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So like the bridging is like the preparation to
Yeah.
to adapt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. So overall, it is the same. We have
Ah,
14 years.
14 years.
Yeah. Also with the kindergarten of 2 years, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then university for 4 years as well, or 3 years.
For it depends on the course.
Mm.
Yeah, engineering on 5 years.
Engineering 5 years. Okay.
Education. Actually, it really depends on the students how he or she going to the college journey. It can be
But the program is usually
4 years, 5 years.
4 to 5 years. Do you have a diploma for 3 years only?
For 3 years, I think some other institution offer it through the trimester. So trimester, so the student can easily get those subjects in just 3 years. So they offer that kind of program. But
okay.
not all institutions offer that one. It's only just some other private institutions. offer the trimester program.
Mm.
In the University of Mindanao, we have this 2 semester and 1 summer. So if we're
Two
going
semester and 1 summer.
1 summer class.
Okay.
So that is for if we're going to take the course of education, then you have to study first semester, second, and then summer.
Oh, the
class.
summer is like, we can call it a short semester or?
Yeah, short semester.
Oh,
Short
okay.
semester.
It's like we take the semester,
Yeah.
or we can repeat.
You can enroll based on the what you call prospectus.
Oh, okay.
So in one of the prospectus in the Philippines, if you're going to pursue college degrees, there is some other courses has a summer subjects. You have to enroll.
Oh,
If you
okay.
will not enroll, then there's a possibility that you will extend.
Oh, I
Okay,
see.
so-
So there is some subject that is only open in the summer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But so it is that it's possible for them to graduate sooner, like
Yeah.
in 3 or 3.5 years, for example, because of the joining
Yeah.
summer school.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. So 2 semester and 1 summer semester. Indeed. That's so interesting. And then talking about the most favorite, what is that, subjects or department in the university. What do usually the students choose? Like STEM or they have the humanities?
The student who pursue senior high school, mostly STEM.
Mostly STEM.
Yeah, UMS and also ABM.
ABM.
Because they're practicing themselves to become a professional in the college. Since those trend is somehow relate to the college. So also if you're going to pursue engineering in the college degree, so you have to enroll STEM.
Okay.
But if you're a graduate of UMS, if you want to pursue engineering, well, there is no interest in that. But the problem is the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Department of Education gave the options to the students to choose.
I see.
Yeah, that is why one of the problems is if the student doesn't have a background about STEM and he or she pursue engineering, there will be another big problem for the teachers, especially in the college, right?
Yeah.
So we need to adjust again.
But they need the bridging program first, right?
Yeah, it really depends on the institution.
Oh,
Yeah.
not all institutions provide the bridging.
In our university, we are open education.
Oh, okay.
So with open education, all of them are welcome to enroll,
Oh,
despite of their.
That's not regardless to their concentration in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They can choose. There is freedom, but during the process, you can see that they're really struggling. Okay, so this is what we call polishing diamonds in the rough. That is our principle.
Exactly. So that they do not know what they discuss in the classroom,
Yeah.
right? Because it's really needed there.
Yeah. It is, other students also like choose this one because that is their passion because that is their first option. So
I
it might be
see.
that's another problem. But right now, as part of our principle, open education and polishing diamonds in the rough, we have this what would big responsibility.
I see.
Yeah, we need to polish, we need to teach that we can do,
Yeah,
so that we will be able to.
And polishing is not an easy thing to do, right?
It's not easy, especially those students who are academically challenging.
Oh,
We
yes.
need to go or we need to assess and work in
Do
order for them.
you group them in a separate classes? I mean, like those who really took a concentration in engineering, for example, in one class, and then those who do not know about engineering but they enroll anyway to different classes, or you just like combine everyone into the same class?
In the Philippines, in our spectrum, we have this general education subject and professional education. The general education subjects, these are the subjects offered to all college students,
Yeah.
regardless of their courses.
Okay.
So there's a tendency that they're mixed together in just one class. Yeah, but in the field of specialization or professional education, they're separate according to their leadership.
Because I think if you try to, like combine all of them, it will be really hard for the
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. But you know what?
How many lessons you have to make?
Yeah, but you know what? Even though they are grouped in according to specialization, they're also diverse in terms of
really?
their background.
Yeah.
For example, is
Learning style.
Learning style. Yeah, I think that is one of our challenge as a
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah, yeah.
Especially in this class, most of them are kinesthetically talented. Most
Yeah,
of
yeah.
them are verbally.
Yeah.
Most of them are especially intelligent. So that is one of the a challenge for us, a teacher in college degree, to really study our learners very well so that we can adjust teaching strategies.
Yeah. So basically, what is the biggest educational problem in the Philippines right now?
The basic.
Problems
Problems.
in what education in the Philippines?
If we're going to sum it, I think in secondary education or what we call the junior or senior high school, junior high school, and elementary education, there are a lot of problems, especially when it comes to facilities.
The facilities, okay.
Also with I can be more be honest.
Okay.
Sorry,
It's a secret.
It's a secret. Based on the experience, also and qualitative statements, the mismatch of the course.
Oh, the mismatch of the course.
For example, if the teacher graduate with this kind of course, then when they teach the public school, the assigned subject is not their specialization.
Oh, so how they can teach the students?
That is one of the problems.
Oh, okay. I see. So they also struggle to,
Yeah.
like day by day, I'm going to teach this and then I have to study this
Yeah,
before.
yes.
Oh,
But also
okay.
there are a lot of schools that they tend to match if the teacher really don't really know how to teach. Because the problem in the Philippines, we're a lack of teachers, to be honest.
Oh,
In public
really?
school. We're a lack of teachers.
Oh.
And also there are also teachers who go abroad. So
Oh, that's also one of
that's
the cause. It's not that because people don't want to be a teacher, but some teachers go abroad. That's why you're lack of teachers.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay.
Also some education graduates
Uh-huh.
will not pursue teaching.
Oh, what do you
Yeah.
do then?
They will just shape their career
Entrepreneur?
as being entrepreneur, being part of the BPO, or
Okay.
being a what do you call this? A
House of Representatives? Politics?
politics.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
they can be part of what you call this a investment. And they will part
Okay.
of another career. Just I think this one of the reason is there might be the goal is just to aim a degree.
If you
Yeah.
make a percentage, like from 100% people pursuing educational program, how many percent they become a teacher?
I can see.
50%?
I think that 70% of them will go pursue teaching.
Oh, okay, so
The 30% I think is will shift. I think the reason that maybe they are discouraged because I have friends who teach in different schools, private or public. They tend to stop and they tend to shift career because of this what we call brain drain. At the same time, a lot of tasks,
Mhm.
responsibilities
Yeah,
that
of
might
course.
be affect to them to their emotional aspect and also financial aspect. So
Oh,
they
I
choose to
see.
change. Though it is their passion to teach, but there are some hindrance or barriers that they need to shape the other career.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's really unfortunate actually.
Yeah.
But from the 70% who becomes a teacher, still some of them go abroad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I have to be honest with this. As a student, I always talk my students. What is the purpose why you are teaching? Sir, I want to go abroad. This is a sad thing.
Oh, really? Some of them say that?
Yeah, I want to go abroad. Especially we have offered English subjects. Why you are going to become a teacher? Sir, I just want to go abroad.
Oh.
So we cannot force them to become a teacher if the plan is to go abroad, right?
I see.
So I can say, try your luck, try your career first before you are going to serve other country.
I see. But like what you said earlier, that 30% they do not pursue their teacher career because of some of the financial problem. Is it expensive to achieve the licensed professional teacher?
I think it's just a minimum to achieve the license, the price. I think to achieve the license, just a normal thing. It can be attainable. But the problem is, some educators might be what do you call this? Might be scared to the responsibilities. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
And there are some education graduates that they are forcefully to get that course because of the will of their parents.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
there are a lot of
That's really
factors.
common thing. Also happen here.
Yeah.
They enroll to education department because of the parents.
Yeah, their parents.
Oh, okay.
And the parents also say, okay, we can enroll education because it's a practical thing to do. It is better to have a good teacher, to have a teacher in the family.
I see.
So most of us, or some of us students, they have the reason it is my choice of my parents to have this kind of course.
Oh, okay.
So by that, so we can see that they're not really into that kind of profession. But there are also students that when they go along with the course, they also they fall in love with sorry, that's what we're calling.
Yeah, just like you.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just different experiences with different motivations
I
and
see.
factors why they continue, why they are not continuing the profession.
Okay, earlier, before you also have told us regarding to the the salary of being a teacher, right? And also you also relate regarding to the financial in which those 30% of the students do not want to be teacher. May I know what about the salary in the Philippines related to the teacher?
Actually, we talk about salary. The salary, if you're going to teach in public school, we have this ranking system.
Okay.
So ranking, we have teacher 1, teacher 2, teacher 3,
Oh,
teacher,
it depends
master
on the
teacher.
salary of their teaching career.
Depending on qualifications.
Oh, different qualifications.
Like special background.
Oh, okay.
If you are taking master's degree, if you have the length of service also can be a factor. So teacher 1, it can be converted to 27 to 28,000 pesos.
And how?
I think if we're going to
How
convert
much
it in
is it?
dollars, it can be $500
$500.
a month.
That's the least for teacher.
Yeah, I think.
5 juta rupiah, paling murah itu gaji guru ya.
Yeah, right, but it really depends on the ranking. So,
Yeah, you will be shocked if you know the salary of teacher in Indonesia for level 1.
but for teacher, if you're working in a private institution, for
Uh-huh.
example, a private high school or private elementary school, it will be more lower.
Oh, how much is
I
that?
think for 80,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos, I think
Uh-huh.
it's going to compare this $300, $400, $500. It range.
$300. That's for
$400.
private schools. 3 juta.
Yes, I experienced. My first experience is
Yeah.
I was assigned in a Chinese school
Okay.
before I proceed with the college.
Have you ever heard of
Yeah.
Indonesian teacher salary?
I don't have any idea.
I don't want to tell you. You search by yourself on Google. So that's also one of the reasons why some
Yes,
Filipinos-
because they think that when they go abroad, the salary is much competitive compared to the Philippines.
Oh.
And the number of workloads of the workers is somehow really a lot of work to be done.
I see. But if they have the licensed professional teacher certificate, will they have higher salary?
Actually, if you're in a public school, you're not allowed to teach if you don't have license. Not
Oh,
unless we have this what we call policy of the Department of Education, the para
Yeah,
teachers, so you
I
can
see.
still work even though you don't have a license, but providing that you will be passed next, you will be able to pass
I
the
see.
examination. But technically, if you don't have a license, the lesser privilege or the lesser opportunity
You are a teacher.
Yeah, you'll be a
Ya,
teacher.
it's the same here. Like if you have sertifikat PPG ya, sobat FI semuanya ya, kita akan mempunyai mungkin salary atau gaji yang lebih besar. So it's the same here. We have the certificate of licensed professional teacher. We call it PPG, ya, PPG. We can also have some higher salary to help teacher, right? Yeah. So what is the if you compare to the other job, for example, yeah, like the engineering, is that completely different?
Yeah, very
Oh.
different. That is why teachers' salaries are low compared to the other
I see,
professionals.
I see. Yeah.
In our university, our salary is not really low, but it's a it can compete with our university. Since
Oh,
our
okay.
university really take care of its employees, so we are not really what you call this. It really gives us a privilege and with the system also. But
Oh, I
those
see.
schools, there are also schools. Just my previous school, they offer only 10,000 pesos. My first salary is 10,000 pesos.
Your first salary 10,000 pesos.
10,000
Wow.
pesos.
How many dollars is that?
That is $200.
$200.
But it can be deductible to tax.
Oh, okay.
Tax and all your benefits. But as
Always
yeah, tax. Even though I have a low salary, but it's still able to survive the time because the price is not is very cheap compared to this day.
Can Indonesian teacher be a teacher in the Philippines?
Yes.
As long as we have the license.
Yes, it can be. Yes. As long as you have the license, at the same time, if your diploma or degree is matched to the degree need by a certain school, then you can.
Okay, so for bachelor's degrees, it's okay to be a teacher in.
Yeah, but I think it really needs more qualification. But if you want to teach in college or higher institution, then it might be a privilege for an international teacher to teach in the institution.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ya, sebelum kita lanjut coba tanya semuanya. Once again, kalian masih buka sini pertanyaan. Ya, apabila ada pertanyaan ya dari teman-teman sobat aku semuanya silakan ditanyakan karena diskusinya sangat menarik ya. Jadi apabila ingin bertanya sesuatu terkait dengan pendidikan di Filipina, beasiswa mungkin ya, atau apapun bisa langsung tanya di kolom komentar. Di kolom komentar ini sudah ramai sekali ya, ada 5.000 orang di sini ya yang bergabung bersama kita semua. Panitianya senyum-senyum aja nih. Oke, so sebelum pertanyaan nanti kami bacakan juga, kita bisa lanjut untuk berdiskusi. Ya, next is that talking about the fee or the tuition fee in the Philippines. I heard that as long as it's in a public school and school universities, and it will be completely free. Is it true?
Yeah, actually, through the provision of the government, through the help of the government, we have also state universities. These state universities will also open its gate to those students who are financially problematic when it comes to studying. So there's the government support. Also, we have scholarship.
Oh, okay.
Scholarship for both private and public institutions. So for public institutions, the state universities, we have the government support the student through scholarship.
I see. But for the public, you do not pay at all. Even
Yeah, there was-
cent.
Yeah, there are also state university who don't collect this kind of tuition fees.
What about the university?
Our university is a private institution.
Oh, private institution.
Yeah, but our tuition fee or our tuition fee is cheaper compared to the other universities, private universities. But we are accredited school, so we are a quality, provide quality education in an affordable education.
I see. So it's accredited and then also affordable price.
and open education.
Yeah, and qualified teachers.
Yes.
Wow, that's really great. So, but for private and also for the state university, they have a scholarship from the government.
Yes.
Both.
Yes.
Okay. What type of scholarship is it, by the way?
This is, it really depends on the region, but we have this overall policies that the state university may offer no tuition fee, but they will still pay the miscellaneous fee for the lectures and everything like that.
Okay.
Some other universities or private universities has a what they call a linkage or connections with other private institutions or private companies to have a scholarship for the
Yeah.
students. So we have also the local government can give scholarship to the students.
Okay, I see. With some condition or?
With some condition, you must be at least a passing grade. Yeah.
Oh, passive learning. Oh, okay, I see. And then for foreign students, for example, foreign students.
For foreign students, it really depends on the policy of the institution. It really depends since I think it really depends on the MOA. Yeah, the memorandum of agreement between the two parties if they want. But the qualifications and the requirements of being a foreign student, I think it's more. I think we need to work a lot since we need visa, we need what's called papers, just for you to be accepted in the institution.
Oh, okay, I see. About the requirements earlier that we have discussed, it's about the visa and everything. What about the language proficiency? You need it to be studied in the Philippines.
Okay, based on my experience, I can say that some institutions also will conduct a proficiency test, English
Okay.
proficiency test. But it doesn't mean that if the students will, what do you call it, fail in that proficiency test, they will not accept it.
Oh, okay.
Some other institution.
Uh-huh.
Now, in our university, we still accept, providing that we have a special, what do you call this, a instruction tutorial program for those students. But we are still believing in this open education, considering the other cultures. But when it turns to proficiency test, we have, but it will serve as our basis how we're going to teach the student, especially when we talk about language barriers. Language barriers, yeah.
Because in the Philippines, English has been the second language.
Yeah.
So all of the universities they use English or
Yes.
they use Tagalog.
English and Tagalog.
Oh,
Filipino.
okay.
Yes.
Both. So they use both. Okay. So does it mean that there is at least requirement of the language proficiency test like for TOEFL or IELTS? Do they have like a minimal score or standard? Even though like what you said, if they fail, they will not be automatically rejected. But do you have that minimal requirement?
With the minimum requirement, I think it's really depend on the institution. It really depends on how they have this kind of policies. But based on my experiences, I have experience also teaching in the Chinese school, and we as a foreign student, we still accept
Oh,
as long as the immigration process and also the qualification or the papers to be submitted. But the problem is, we as a teachers are very problematic how to deal with that.
Yeah, that's actually my next question.
Yeah.
But how do you communicate with them? Is there any case that you have difficulties in teaching them because of the language barrier?
Yes, I have. This was during my first teaching experience.
Okay, like how was it? How was it?
It was a terrific. Like I say, it's ups and downs. It's my first breakdown of teaching.
Yeah.
Since I have a student, Chinese student.
I see.
He don't know how to speak
English at all.
at all. He will just not down and just, okay, just like that. So
Okay.
as a teacher, how I'm going to teach this
Yeah.
child, and I'm going to teach geography. So one thing that I opened it to my administrators how to deal with this. They come into a program, a Filipino program and an English program for those foreign students.
4 years.
Yeah, they will just
Complete
enroll. Yes,
program.
complete. Yes. And
Okay.
apart from that, as teacher, we need to adjust the teaching. So teaching the basic. So give them a paper or module and communicate. And also with one Chinese teacher, because I will talk to the Chinese teacher and the Chinese will
So there
translate.
are 2 teachers in the classroom.
Yes. There is an interpreter. He will just together with that, or maybe his nanny will just.
But wait, so it means that inside the classroom only those foreign students from
As a mix.
Oh,
A Filipino Chinese, and a pure Chinese.
So when you try to give explanation to the interpreter, and then the interpreter explain to the students, the other students just wait and listen.
Yes, actually they will just at the back, then they will just explain
Okay.
what I'm talking.
And all of them is like, okay.
They will just like this.
Oh,
He
okay.
understood. And also I use those actions, the images, so that he can really understand. And I think due to the time that he studied in the school for 4 years, he can speak. He can speak English, he can speak Filipino through the efforts of
As
the
time
teacher.
goes by.
Yeah, as time goes by, they can easily speak. He can easily speak.
For how long? Like for how many years do you wait until he is able to communicate? A year, 2 years?
I think 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Oh,
Since
okay.
I am his teacher from grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. So totally, okay, I understand you. He will say, sir, I understand you already. Okay, very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So it's your effort is really.
Yeah, it's a collaboration between the administrators and the teacher itself. As teacher, we need, there are some unexpected or unforeseen circumstances that we need to adjust. So since he enrolled, so he trusted, so her parents trusted us to learn. So what if we go further and help the child to learn more?
Oh, yeah. So, but I don't hear because it seems that you also sacrifice the other students, right? For by explaining the materials
Yeah.
over and over again, right? It's also really a challenge.
Yeah,
Is there any complaint from the other students like, sir, we wait so long, like it's not effective because you keep on repeating the explanation?
Actually, the students are also considerate.
Oh,
Considerate because they
considerate.
considerate. Sir, we really
That's
understand.
amazing.
After that one, we can conduct remedial classes. Okay, we can have remedial class. Or it can be the student who can speak. We have another session, a one-on-one session, together with the interpreter. The basic English, consonant and vowels. Also, the other teachers from English teacher, she will teach the student how to write. Because
okay,
he doesn't know how to speak, only Chinese.
But what is at the very first beginning? What is his or her motivation to enroll in the program if he has really a big problem for English?
The first thing is he's not motivated. He was not motivated at the time. I think that he don't want a special treatment.
Oh, he doesn't want special treatment,
Yeah. But for us teachers, he really needs a special treatment, especially the language. Or
Okay.
how can he communicate if there is a language barrier? Sometimes he will just communicate through actions.
Okay, you use cell phone like Google Translate?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, it's just that the type that give the phone to him.
Oh,
That is our first month. So really, it's just a terrific experience, and what I can do is just an experience a remarkable experience as a teacher that we really need to.
Were you tired?
Yes, actually, yeah, tired but still enjoying as time passes by. Yeah, I really love the teaching career as long as you put your heart on it,
Yeah.
the desire.
That's yeah. We put our heart on it. That's really great. So I learned a lot from you actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, the first one is that no matter how difficult it is, that it depends on the teacher.
Yeah.
And even though we face a really hard situation, that if we enjoy, yeah, we put the heart on it, that it will be successful. Oh, that's really great. I really like it.
Stress is everywhere.
Yes, it's everywhere.
But if you have to be refreshed, it is stress. You
Yeah.
are stressed but fresh.
Exactly,
Yeah.
agree. And but is there any problem with students from Indonesia? Have you ever taught students from Indonesia?
I not many experience to teach with Indonesian people.
Mm.
Only Chinese, Korean, Indian. I experienced that one.
Mm.
Yeah. That is why I can say that my class is a united nation.
Oh,
This is a united nation class. This is a group of Chinese, a Korean, an Indian, a Filipino. Yeah. So,
But you use English, right?
I use English.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. But what one of the biggest problem in Indonesia regarding to education, especially when we talk about teaching and students, is that about their behavior. Especially some teachers right now are complaining about Gen Z or
Yes.
Generation Z.
Same.
Is it the same? They do not know how to really communicate with the teacher. How they send WhatsApp text message, for example.
Yeah,
How
it's
do
the,
you
it's the same. Just to be honest again, I'm sorry Gen Z students.
Yeah, maaf ya Gen Z ya, tolong dengarkan dengan baik-baik ya.
Gen Z are different. They don't know how to talk politely with the teacher.
Aha.
Yeah, especially when they don't respect the time of the teacher. So they can chat. Hello, ma'am.
Anytime.
Yeah, anytime. So our institution we practice that do not chat the teacher during that night. We have also private time. But if you're going to have a favor, you can ask us in a nice way. Hi teacher, I am from the class. I would like to ask something. That is a practice that we really impose to the students. And when the student don't follow that kind of instruction, we will not reply.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because as teacher we need to impose discipline to our learners because they will be the one also to become a professional. And how can we going to appreciate that kind of action if they're also a professional don't know how to value the essence of a good character? Right?
Have you ever not replied?
Yes, always.
Oh, okay.
Especially for those students who try to contact me 2 a.m. just to call. Sir, I have a lacking requirements. I have to. Okay, I will answer this one.
Why 2 a.m.? I mean, like 2 a.m. is like.
I was surprised.
Does he sleep or
2 a.m.
does she sleep? Or
He chatted me first, then called. So mean to say,
but the chat, you reply the chat or?
I don't like chat because again, if we are teachers, if we are also imposing discipline, if the student don't know how to ask politely, then if we let them tolerate they will do the same. So we will just discipline ourselves in a nice way. Since they're also be a professional, they will also do the same thing. If we will not, if we will tolerate them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's the same thing happen.
Yeah.
What about the communication directly? I'm like also one of the issues in Indonesia is that some students are being really, I don't know how to say that politely in English, but you know what I mean, right? Like they when the teacher try to warn them, sometimes they even they want to fight the teacher. Something like that.
In the Philippines, it's a minimal incident that they will punch teacher. But yeah,
that's good.
But there are some actions that might be accepted when it comes to when they're being a teacher. For example, if they were questioning the teacher about the grades, they were questioning the teacher also, why I am having this kind of figure, I'm not teaching well. They have just done this kind. Yeah, so if you're a teacher, you have to do more. Since they're also criticizing you. How you teach the subject.
Okay. Is it because they do it because they really feel unsatisfied, or they do it intentionally to annoy the teacher?
Could be both.
Oh, okay.
Especially if they have a bad experience, yeah, they can do that. Also, some I think sorry again, but so some students also lack of this good manners in asking teachers, just like when they visit when they go to hold your room, they will just open it they don't break.
Oh.
So if I am the one who will encounter one, okay, get out, knock the door 3 times, and break us. We are not in a fear. You just
They
look.
did not knock. They just directly
Yes,
off.
sound the students. So
What's wrong to them?
that's why we keep on imposing good manners. Like for example, we have instructions. Good. Knock 3 times and open the door and greet. Yeah. So that is why when they enter, they forgot to knock. They would just go
Oh, okay.
and knock.
Without you warn them first.
Yes.
With the bombastic side out.
That is how a teacher should work. Since the student, they're still students, so we need to mold them, not just in cognitive aspect, but also in a value-laden way. So we are not just teaching about the concept, we are teaching our students to become more civically competent.
Exactly. So it's not only about the the hard skill,
Yeah.
the soft skill as well.
Yeah.
But I wonder how will the teacher react to that kind of question? Like when they criticize the teachers, and then how do you usually? Have you ever got that?
Yes, I was
Oh,
experiencing
really?
that. Especially if you are just giving the grade to the student and they are not satisfied. And they're going to asking, sir, why am I having this kind of grade? I'm doing my best. So I was just, at first, the first experience was just so feel anxious that time, so disappointed. I questioned myself. It is my
At
fault.
first?
Yeah.
Oh.
But right now, I just give the evidence. This is your grade. Yeah. And they will understand. Now I realize that if you're going to explain it well to them, they will understand why they get that thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But also I told the student, please ask your teachers politely, okay? Because not all teachers will cater your actions. If you act the same, what you do to me.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Especially because some of them might think that because we're still young as the teacher,
Yeah.
so they can just do what they want.
Yeah.
The teacher, right? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, so actually it's almost quite the same. Yeah, the models regarding to the education in both of the countries, right? Okay, so the discussion is very interesting ya, sobat ibu semuanya. Perbincangan sangat menarik sekali terkait dengan pendidikan di Filipina ya. Banyak sekali hal yang sebenarnya masih ingin saya tanyakan. Unfortunately, the time is very limited. Ya, probably someday you can just visit us again. Right? Kita
discussion.
Yeah,
about culture.
yeah, we haven't talked about the culture yet, right? So talking about the culture might be very interesting indeed. So now before we close this podcast, what kind of message? Do you have any closing statement for all of the viewers out there, especially for the teacher one? Because we're in the education. Do you have any message for all of them?
And before we or to end the discussion, I would like to say thank you for Universitas Amadalan for welcoming us from the Philippines. We are not expecting that this kind of accommodation and being hospitable is given to us, but this is my message to those teachers, to those future teachers. Teach from the heart. Teach from the heart and do your job in accordance to your way. If you are taking education and you don't see yourself, perceive yourself as a teacher, try to reflect. A good teacher has a good connection to the student.
Okay.
If you know how to teach the subject, no matter how diverse learners are, they can easily understand the subject as long as you know how to teach the subject.
Wow.
So, compassion, mean to say your teacher is not just being a teacher. You will become a father, a sister, a brother.
Yeah. Every word with family.
Every single profession can be encompassed as a teacher. But the one thing that I can suggest is the heart and desire. Once you have a desire and heart and connection to your students will come back to you and say thank you. Yes, sir, thank you so much. That is their letters. Thank you so much for molding us to become like this. And it's a very paid. It can be paid off by any amount.
Yeah.
But they will say thank you, sir. It's just okay. I'm just really doing well.
Just about it.
Yeah. But always remember that a defective teacher produce defective students.
Okay.
On the other hand.
Yeah. It's the opposite,
It's
right?
the opposite.
Yeah.
So do good, do your best. And learning is a lifelong process. As a teacher, we're also learning.
Yeah.
So just be optimistic, and open to those unforeseen experiences. Yeah.
You did.
So I really learned a lot from you, sir, and
Oh.
also with this place in Indonesia. I hope I can stay here more.
Just stay here longer.
But I promise the immigration.
Forget the responsibility.
And also I would like to say thank you, University of Mindanao Ligas College, for giving me as an opportunity, for choosing me to be part of us the
I think they choose the right person.
Thank you so much. Special thanks to Dr. Tessa G. Morales, our program head, Dr. Anna Mendeza, and all the supporting students and faculty and staff. Yesterday, they watched the live.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
they watched the live right now.
Yeah,
Hi.
and they was like, sir, I really like the discussion. So it really gives me a
Yeah,
motivation,
energy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
energy. And thank you so much for your support, and I really love you all. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much. So remember that teach with the heart, and also good teacher has a good connection with the students. I really like it. Thank you so much once again, for being here. The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah.
Ours here to have you here. Hopefully that in the future you may have your time to visit one day again here, right?
Hopefully.
Ya, baik sahabat semuanya, demikianlah Edu Podcast by FKIP UAD untuk kesempatan kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk follow akun official FKIP UAD di @fkip_UAD dan juga follow akunnya pendidikan matematika dan juga pendidikan biologi di sini di tempat yang indah ini ya, yang telah menyediakan tempat yang luar biasa untuk podcast kali ini. Jangan lupa untuk saksikan lagi Edu Podcast episode selanjutnya yang selalu menghadirkan narasumber-narasumber yang luar biasa. Akhirnya saya Patria Handungjaya beserta dengan Mr. Justin pamit undur diri, sampai jumpa di lain kesempatan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. FKIP UAD, we are the next educator.
Saat ini saya konsen di isu-isu lingkungan. Bisa juga dikatakan sebagai influencer lingkungan. Kenapa saya bisa konsen di lingkungan? Karena selama saya belajar di pendidikan biologi UAD, saya menemukan apa yang selama ini saya cari.
Passion saya dari dulu ya mengajar. Selain itu, saya juga menyukai hal-hal yang berbau tumbuhan, keanekaragaman hayati, serta makhluk hidup di sekitar kita. Hal itu saya dapatkan ketika saya kuliah di Pendidikan Biologi Universitas Ahmad Dahlan, dan sekaligus membawa saya ke dunia saya yang baru ini.
Memotret adalah hobiku, fotografer adalah impianku. Aku lebih menyukai fotografi yang bertemakan dengan alam. Back to nature lah. Nah, setelah aku kuliah di Pendidikan Biologi UAD, aku lebih memahami mengenai alam dan lingkungan yang mendorongku lebih menggeluti bidang ini.
Dulu aku suka banget ikut penelitian di kampus, apalagi gabung dengan penelitian dosen dan ikut kompetisi ilmiah. Dan aku menemukan passionku yang menjadi jalan karirku sekarang.
Pembelajaran yang berkualitas dan menyenangkan kami terapkan di Prodi Pendidikan Biologi UAD. Inovatif, berbasis lingkungan, berwawasan global, dan dijiwai oleh nilai-nilai Islami menjadi tagline kami. Program studi pendidikan biologi UAD didukung oleh dosen-dosen yang berkualifikasi sangat baik di berbagai keahlian bidang pendidikan biologi.
Mahasiswa diberikan fasilitas yang nyaman dan sangat memadai untuk mendukung proses perkuliahan.
Aktif di berbagai kegiatan kampus, kenapa enggak? Kami diberikan dukungan untuk terus mengembangkan potensi diri dan meningkatkan berbagai kompetensi melalui berbagai kegiatan kemahasiswaan. Nggak hanya itu kok, kami juga diberikan ruang untuk terus berkompetisi dalam tingkat nasional maupun internasional.
Sebagai dosen, kami juga melakukan catur dharma perguruan tinggi, yaitu antara lain melakukan pengabdian masyarakat yang dilakukan di desa maupun di sekolah. Kami sudah melaksanakan pengabdian masyarakat di Desa Sumongari Purworejo, di Kajoran Magelang, dan juga di Giri Subo Wonosari.
Program studi pendidikan biologi UAD terus berupaya menghasilkan sumber daya manusia yang adaptif terhadap kebutuhan, tuntutan, dan tren yang terjadi melalui berbagai kerjasama dengan sekolah, perguruan tinggi, dan mitra, baik dari dalam maupun luar negeri. Kerjasama tersebut diimplementasikan dengan berbagai kegiatan, diantaranya pengenalan lapangan persekolahan, riset, magang, KKN, dan proyek kemanusiaan. Tidak hanya itu, program Merdeka Belajar Kampus Merdeka yang diinisiasi oleh Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan menjadi salah satu upaya memberikan kesempatan bagi mahasiswa untuk belajar langsung kepada ahli di lapangan, sehingga saat mahasiswa lulus dapat menjadi pendidik dan entrepreneur yang peduli terhadap lingkungan.
Menjadi mahasiswa adalah langkah besar dalam memulai petualangan hebatmu. Kamu akan menelusuri indahnya petualangan, bertumbuh menjadi insan unggul dengan karakter Islami.
Kamu dapat menemukan berbagai pengalaman berharga dari dosen-dosen inspiratif yang memberikanmu bekal untuk mengubah tantangan menjadi peluang.
Nilai-nilai Al-Islam Kemuhammadiyahan menjadi pondasi utama yang terus terinternalisasi di dalam diri untukmu bertumbuh menjadi generasi unggul berakhlak mulia.
Dimulai dari sini, Universitas Ahmad Dahlan sebagai tempatmu meraih impian di masa depan melalui berbagai rumpun keilmuan pilihanmu. Fakultas Keguruan dan Ilmu Pendidikan, Program Studi Bimbingan dan Konseling, Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa dan Sastra Indonesia, Program Studi Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Program Studi Pendidikan Pancasila dan Kewarganegaraan,
Program Studi Pendidikan Matematika, Program Studi Pendidikan Fisika, Program Studi Pendidikan Biologi, Program Studi Pendidikan Guru Sekolah Dasar,
Program Studi Pendidikan Guru Pendidikan Anak Usia Dini, Program Studi Pendidikan Elektronika dan Informatika, Program Studi Pendidikan Vokasional Teknologi Otomotif, Program Studi Pendidikan Profesi Guru,
Magister Manajemen Pendidikan, Magister Pendidikan Fisika, Magister Pendidikan Bahasa Inggris, Magister Pendidikan Matematika, Magister Pendidikan Guru Vokasi, Magister Bimbingan dan Konseling.
Fakultas Sains dan Teknologi Terapan, Program Studi Sistem Informasi, Program Studi Fisika, Program Studi Matematika, Program Studi Biologi.
Fakultas Teknologi Industri, Program Studi Informatika, Program Studi Teknik Industri, Program Studi Teknik Elektro, Program Studi Teknik Kimia,
Program Studi Teknologi Pangan, Magister Teknik Informatika, Magister Teknik Kimia, Magister Teknik Elektro.
Fakultas Agama Islam, Program Studi Pendidikan Agama Islam, Program Studi Ilmu Hadis, Program Studi Bahasa dan Sastra Arab, Program Studi Perbankan Syariah, Magister Pendidikan Agama Islam.
Fakultas Sastra Budaya dan Komunikasi, Program Studi Sastra Inggris, Program Studi Sastra Indonesia, Program Studi Ilmu Komunikasi.
Fakultas Ekonomi dan Bisnis, Program Studi Manajemen, Program Studi Akuntansi, Program Studi Ekonomi Pembangunan, Diploma 4 Bisnis Jasa Makanan, Magister Manajemen.
Fakultas Psikologi, Program Studi Psikologi, Magister Psikologi.
Fakultas Farmasi, Program Studi Farmasi, Magister Farmasi, Program Studi Pendidikan Profesi Apoteker, Program Doktor Ilmu Farmasi.
Fakultas Kesehatan Masyarakat, Program Studi Kesehatan Masyarakat, Program Studi Gizi, Magister Kesehatan Masyarakat.
Fakultas Hukum, Program Studi Ilmu Hukum, Magister Hukum.
Fakultas Kedokteran, Program Studi Kedokteran, Program Pendidikan Profesi Dokter.
Potensi diri dan semangat dipupuk dalam wadah edukasi dengan mengembangkan wawasan, membuka potensi, dan menggali ide-ide kreatif untuk mencapai tujuan impianmu.
Raih cita dan impianmu dengan bereksplorasi, berpetualang bersama mereka melalui berbagai pilihan program yang dapat kamu ikuti. Awali langkah besarmu untuk menjadi generasi berprestasi. Daftar di UAD dapat melalui pelayanan one day service dan online. Selain itu, kamu dapat mengikuti berbagai pilihan seleksi untuk masuk ke UAD.
Seleksi bebas tes yang terdiri dari PMDK Rapor, PMDK SKL, PMDK Prestasi, dan PMDK UTBK. Penelusuran Siswa Berprestasi atau PSB yang terdiri dari PSB Farmasi dan PSB Psikologi. Seleksi Komputer Based Test, seleksi bebas tes kedokteran yang terdiri dari jalur PSB Hafiz Al-Quran dan UTBK Kedokteran. Jalur tes CBT Kedokteran. Seleksi beasiswa program misi kader persyarikatan, Hafiz Quran, SSO Seni, Sains dan Olahraga, beasiswa talenta unggul, atlet, talenta dan influencer, dan beasiswa dokter. Beasiswa prestasi, beasiswa KIP kuliah.
Untuk informasi selengkapnya, penerimaan mahasiswa baru di website pmb.uad.ac.id, Instagram dan TikTok PMB_UAD, hotline di nomor 0853 8500 1960 atau 085 6267 1960.
Your journey starts here.